Hey guys, it's Brad from Bushcraft Ridge. I know I often don't say my name, but I think I'll start making that my intro. So, got a pretty exciting video for you today. The concrete has cured. It's been maybe 4 days, 5 days? No, it hasn't been 5 days. Maybe 3 or 4. But the concrete's looking good. We poured our footers, and it's time to install the post protectors that you saw me unbox in a different video onto my 6x6s. I'm only doing the 4 6x6s today, and we have a bunch of 4x4s that we'll do a different day. So when you get these, each post protector comes with a little bag of hardware, and in the bag of hardware there is a lag bolt or a lag screw, whatever you like to call them, and a washer with a seal on it. There are 4 sets of that, and then it also comes with the instructions on how to install these on the post, and then also how to set them in the ground. And it walks you through everything you have to do right here. It shows you the footer, how to backfill, and then gravel for drainage, and it's all right here in the instructions. So what we're going to do today, I brought out a power tool to the site for the first time ever, because you need I think I brought a 3/16 drill bit, so that you can get some pilot holes, which we'll see here in just a second. And then the lags are 7/16, and yeah, 7/16 heads. So I brought a wrench to turn those, and on the instructions it shows you this goes seal down and screws like that. So we have slide the post protector over the post. The post protector should slide easily over the post, which we'll do here in a second. Trimming post corners, you can shim. We got these galvanized lag screws, and then it goes through the proper procedure for that. Lag locations, it points those out on here. And you see there was one there. I guess we're just gonna do the other ones like it says on here, because they're not marked, but they are supposed to be, so like here, 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 and here. And we'll do those as we go. And then there are 4 drainage hole locations that you're supposed to drill at the bottom, and then we're just going to put those right in the side here, 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 and here, so that it'll sit in the gravel and it can drain out. Alright, let's slide this bad boy on. And then also, you guys, I know I've mentioned Ken, my sales rep, a couple of times. I'll put his contact information again below. He told me that I could WebEx or Zoom, FaceTime, whatever, call him, and he would walk me through this entire process. Now I'm doing this on the spur of the moment today, so I didn't have time to do that, but Ken, I really do appreciate you looking out for me. So this guy should slide on here, just like that. That went all the way on, no problem. Tight fit, but slid on easy enough. Now I'm going to turn this, and we're going to do some of our locations here. And these couple are marked on here. I thought all 4 of them were, but And there's a number on here to call with any installation questions. So if you have any questions while you're going through this. But you see, the instructions show the lag locations, and it just says side 1, 2, 3, and 4, and every time it's going up another step toward the top. Now I don't know how high above the ground these are gonna stick, because I'm actually gonna cut this off based on where they sit in the ground. So I think I'm not gonna put all of my holes in there yet. And see, it points out 4 drainage hole locations. So in the center of each one of those, we're just gonna drill out a little hole. And really, I mean, you probably don't need to drill this. I could probably just spike this with my knife, because it's not that difficult a material at all. See? So let's go ahead and get all those in there real quick. Okay. Do one more here on this side. All right. Let's flip that back to my dimple, make sure we're all the way on here. We are. And now I'm just gonna, there's this pre-marked spot for the lag screw. He's gonna pre-drill that. Again, this is a, what'd I say, 7/16? Yeah. Throw this in here real quick. See if we can get that started. Don't you use your drill, Brad? Because I like doing things by hand. This is the first time I've used a power tool in this whole project. And so you don't have to seal these. That's it right there. We're gonna flip it over. Come on, tree. There we go. Flip it over. Get this next one on here. Okay. Get another one of my screws here. What are you guys doing this weekend? With this weekend? It's actually after my work day. I worked all day today, and then it's about 5:45 Central Time. Bushcraft Ridge is in Cheatham County. I live in Montgomery County, and it was beautiful today, man. And because of the work from home stuff, like I work in an office, and so I'm like sitting at my kitchen table all day long, looking out the window at how beautiful it is, and yeah. All right. So we'll turn it over again, and then, so I'm just going to go up the same amount on this side one more time. So see, that's about 6 inches each time. So I'm just going to do 6 inches up from this rib, which is about right here, and then we'll go in there. Alrighty, and I'm actually going to drop it in the hole and see how much we have sticking out for, I mean, really, it's going to be different for each hole. I think I'll just do 3 and put the 4th one in later on all the holes. But this is how simple this is to install, and then this will protect your in-ground posts for forever, man, for as long as you're alive. So I spoke briefly last time about wood rot, and when you put a post in the ground It's not the moisture or the ground itself that rots your post, even if it's treated, even if you have a treated post. It's actually the microorganisms in the ground. And then in that atmosphere, or in that environment with moisture, oxygen, soil, and then even your treated post, that's what they thrive on. And in those conditions is what cause those microorganisms to thrive, and then they end up eating your post. So like I said, I'm going to leave that other one out for just a second. You saw how quick that was to set up. And again, I could have pulled out my knife. I could have like popped a hole in there real quick, done that out like that. So I didn't need to, but if you have the drill, because you're gonna pilot these anyway, might as well drill those for drainage, throw those in, and now we will stand this bad boy up and carry it over to one of our holes. So just pick this bad boy up. You see we got our concrete footer cured down there. Okay. And now we're going to backfill this with some concrete for a couple of inches, and then I can actually see where my bolts are going to be there. Here's the one over here. All right, and then we will backfill this with, did I say concrete? We'll backfill with a little bit of gravel, and then we'll fill in with the dirt pile that we have over there that we removed from the hole. Yeah, and then I guess we'll check back in after that. That's all there is to it. Simple product. Protect your posts. I am so glad I came out here and did this. This is the first time where I've looked at the site and thought, you know what, there's really gonna be something here. Getting these 4 6x6 corner posts into the ground, it's finally starting to feel real for me. And they are not square, they are not plumb, they're not backfilled. I got to get my string back up. I have a plumb level, like it's a thing I got. It goes like around the corner of the post like this, and it shows you level in all different directions. Right now these are just standing on their own free will in there, and you can now really see how high this back corner is compared to that one. The other thing is these only have to extend 6 inches above grade, above the ground. So once you backfill, you can cut them off at 6 inches above the ground. But yeah, you can see how sloped we really are here with that comparison. I'm standing with the camera level. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build the subfloor directly onto these posts. So the subfloor, these won't support runners that then in turn support the subfloor. The subfloor frame is gonna go directly onto these. And what I'll do first is get, since that back, I think back corner over there is the highest, we'll start there to see how high above the ground we need to be, and then we'll run here, and then we'll just tack that up. We'll get that level, tack it up, and then continue that process all the way around. Then we're gonna have a 4x12 deck up front. So 4 feet in from this big corner post, 4 feet in, there'll be a 4x4 post. And then between that one and the other one, there'll be a 4x4. There'll be a 4x4 post in the middle in the back, in the middle up front, and then 2 spanning this. And then same thing over here for the deck, 4 foot in, 4x4 post, and then between that one, so that's a 16-foot span, at 8 feet, there'll be another 4x4 post. And that's the plan for the posts and the framing of the subfloor. I'm just going to frame it onto the posts and then run my joists. There's going to be another 2x10x20 that spans the center, and then we'll have joists on each side. I'm probably going to use joist hangers. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. All right, guys. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe. Blah. Let's try that again. Like, share, subscribe. Questions and comments below. And I'll see you on the ridge.